Today's video is coming to you from my garage. As you can see, the skis are still down, the bikes are still up. I've got the camera set up on top of the car. It was the only quiet place in the house today. So here we go. There's a great story from my faith tradition, and the very condensed version is that it's about a woman who finds herself at the right place at the right time. And someone close to her says to her, "For such a time as this, you are here." I've been thinking about that phrase a lot lately. If you're on the front lines of this crisis, if you're in healthcare, or if you're a teacher trying to figure out how to teach your students, or if you're in business trying to figure out how to keep your business afloat, you might be clear that it is for such a time as this that you are here. But even so, as you try to balance your other roles and your responsibilities, it gets tricky. And for others, you might not be clear on what it is you're here for at this time. But I think another reason this phrase has been in my mind is that I believe it is for such a time as this that Lumunos is here. 12 years ago, we started working with physicians and nurses and PAs. We wanted to find a way to support them, but frankly, we also were looking for a new revenue stream to support our nonprofit. And now here we are 12 years later in a perfect position to provide that support in a bigger way. So we've got facilitators working at a number of places around the country, offering short online drop-in sessions, just providing a place and a space if a provider has the time to state some of their fears or get the encouragement from others who are colleagues for such a time as this. Then I looked to see when we did our first Zoom call, when we first started to play with this Zoom technology, and it was December of 2017. We figured, why not give it a try? So we've been at it for a while with Zoom, and now here we are in a position to be able to offer these online Zoom events. I think we did like 5 in the last 10 days, and there's more listed below. For such a time as this, we learned how to use Zoom. And I know that all of this we're riding on our 90-year history where we've been gathering people for conversation and for support of one another for many, many years. At Lumunos, we are just as disoriented as everyone else is these days. And believe me, there are times when we are totally making it up. At the same time, I do have the feeling that we have been prepared for this moment. And it is for just such a time as this that we are here.